Okay, I hear some people saying God teaches through difficulty and hard times. I don't know how to, you know, convey the whole sentence or statement, but for me, I see difficult times and struggles like tests, because God is the creator, and He knows your life even before you were created. He knows your chapter. He knows how your life will turn out to be, and He wants you to learn. He doesn't want you to have it easy. If God wanted us to have it easy, when Adam and Eve sinned, He would have like turned a blind eye and He would have just told them or took them to somewhere else and warned them not to do it again. But no, there were consequences, and those consequences came with struggles and difficulties. So I guess that's why we face all that we face currently in life, because life is accompanied by difficulties and struggles every day, every single day. There's always trouble that is looking for you, even if you are not looking for trouble. Trouble is looking for you. Difficulties are coming your way, problems always left and right. No matter how you try to solve them, they just never seem to finish. So I look at difficulty and struggling times as a way to make you persevere and make you stronger as a person in whole, and test your faith actually, because to some extent things kind of happen because of the amount of faith you have in yourself, the amount of grit you can withstand, and the amount of pressure you can stand. So basically, as a person, don't look at difficulties or struggles as God punishing you. God is actually trying to teach you. So basically, how I deal with difficulty and hard times is, whenever I am going through that stage or that phase in my life, I try to be in the present. I don't imagine myself outside the present, because imagination brings or causes you to create some sort of panic, and makes you be yourself. It creates anxiousness. Exactly, it creates anxious anxiety, and it brings about also maybe depression as well, because things are not going the way you want. You're having difficulty doing a lot of things, and you're struggling in life basically. So how may I see it, or how may I manage difficult times and struggles, is I try to live in that moment. I try to understand that, okay, now that I'm in this phase, what can I do to make myself feel better? What can I do so that I will shift my focus outside this current difficulty that I'm facing in life? So me being in that present state of the phase that I am currently going through, um me being in that phase helps me understand and know and learn from there. I learn what God is trying to teach me, because God is always trying to teach you something. With every phase of your life, God is trying to teach you something. No matter if whether it's good or bad, God is always trying to teach you something. And you should always be out there looking at what you can learn from every stage of your life, because there's always something to learn, and there's always something to learn. You can't just be living out here and you don't have any. That's why they say experience is the best teacher. You experience a lot of things in your life, and they teach you something. It's now left for you to be able to learn from it. It's left for you to be able to learn and acquire that experience. But I hear people saying or advising you that you should live in the present moment, because living outside or imagining things outside your current state of being creates anxiety, creates pressure some sort of way. It creates an illusion of outside pressure. So it makes you not being it makes you not to recognize your current state, how you can be able to get out of it. So to change that, understand what you are currently facing, how the difficulty came about, and then speak to yourself. Be honest, speak your truth to yourself. Be honest with yourself. How can I be able to get out of this situation? How can I be able to manage or yes, manage this struggle or difficulty I'm currently facing? So basically that's just it. So currently, if I'm going through something, I don't really panic like that like before. It took me a lot of time to actually learn this method, as something that works for me again. as something that works for me. So it took me some time, so, and it really helps. So if you're going through something, you're going through basically a difficult time, struggling phase of your life, be it in finances, be it health wise, live in that moment, live in that moment. And what you want to be doing in that moment is also praying. Because when you pray, speak to your spiritual guides and ancestors, speak to your creator, your God, he listens. He gives you this peaceful comfort. No matter the pain you are going through, in your soul of soul, you know that you are relieved, you are healed from that situation that you're currently going through. And before you even know it, you will be out of that situation, to be honest.